Hi, in this video we will discuss about what is the difference between type conversion and typecasting. So the type conversion and typecasting refers to the changing a variable one data type into another data type. So in case of type conversion and typecasting, what happens? A data type will be converted. Suppose if you want to convert one data type into another data type, then we can use type conversion or the typecasting. But there is a difference between the type conversion and typecasting. So let us see what are its differences. So when we have to use type conversion and when we have to use typecasting, let us understand with an example. So the type conversion is done implicitly. So that is, you need not forcibly convert one type of data into another type. So it is done automatically. So the typecasting has to be done explicitly. So you have to forcibly convert one type of the data into another type of the data. So that is called as typecasting. So whatever the conversion which happens implicitly, that is called as type conversion. So we will discuss the both of these two types of conversions. So the type conversion is done when expression has a variable of different data types. So during evaluation of expression, so automatically what happens? One type of the data will be converted into another type. So here a data type is promoted from lower to higher level, where the hierarchy of the data types can be given as double, float, long, int, short and character. So the type conversion will be happened implicitly. So where the lower data will be promoted to the higher data type, right? So this is called as what here? Implicit type conversion or type conversion. So let us look at an example. So here we have declared a variable of type float. So a memory will be constructed for this x and 4 byte of the memory will be allocated. So next what we are doing, we are creating another variable of type integer for y, and we are storing 3 inside this variable. So the memory allocated for this variable is 2 bytes, right? So next what we are doing, at this statement we are assigning the content of y to x. So here what happening, the type of y is, that is integer, the type of x is the float. At this statement implicitly the integer type is converted into floating type. So here what happens, the content of x becomes 3.0. So the integer type is converted into what here? Floating type, right? The integer type is converted into floating type. So here what happened, the integer, it was 2 byte, it is promoted to what here? 4 bytes. So in which memory location it is stored? In a floating type of the memory location it is stored. So earlier it was having just 2 bytes of the memory, and after type conversion it is stored in a 4 byte of the memory. So here what happens, the memory is promoted to the higher order. So this is called as type conversion. And next we will look at typecasting. So the typecasting is also known as forced conversion. So it is done when the value of higher data has to be converted into value of lower type. So the value of lower type is converted into higher type is called as type conversion, right? So that is int to float. If you convert, this is called as type conversion or implicit conversion. Suppose if you convert from float to integer, this is called as what here? Type casting. So forcibly we have to convert higher order data to what here? Lower order data, right? So here we need to explicitly typecast an integer variable into what here? Floating type, right? So let us take an example here. So we have declared a variable of type float, and next we are declaring what here? Another variable of type integer. So next what we are doing, we are converting a higher order data to what here? Lower order, by explicitly specifying its type. So this is called as what here? Typecasting or explicit type conversion. So typecasting can be done by placing the destination data type in a parenthesis. So what type you want to convert now, you have to specify in the parenthesis. Say for example, if you want to convert it into short int, so then you have to mention that is salary equal to, right, short int. So you have to place this in a bracket and you have to mention salary. So this must be of type what here? Short int. So this is called as explicit type casting. Thank you.